All right, what is up, guys? We're gonna be trading December 4th. It's New Year's. Happy New Year's to y'all. If you're watching this in the future and it so happens to be New Year's. But now it's 2021. The future is here. Or the past to you. Dawa. Oh, come here. Come here. Oh, you perfect baby. I love you so much. And we're gonna go ahead and trade for just a little bit, probably until we just get to our profit goal, profit goal, which is $30, which is essentially just 4 trades, or could be 8 with like a couple losers. Oh, perfect baby. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. It's already 10 o'clock, so maybe we may not be able to get it. Wow! But that is, I concur. Perfect. Perfect. Oh gosh. Alright, kind of a madness thing going on here. Swing low. First entry, second entry, no, this is I think it breaks higher and then pushes on. I have no idea, to be honest. But yeah, we'll skip out on that because that's probably not going to help us in the future anyway. Alright, hopefully we could get into this trade. And hopefully it works out. Come on, get us in here before don't. So that one would have worked out. I had my order in here and I fast forwarded it and I broke down lower there. So the reason you would be selling here is because you just came off these lows of this like range. It doesn't look too much of a range like there, but when you wind it back over here and see where the market opens, or just on, you can see all the support here. Yeah, and it's coming off those lows, and especially even off these lows over here, as you can see with that crazy spike. And you got a swing low first entry, and people like to trade back to the other side of the range, which would be the highs, and you have that strong bar there and a strong push up again. So it was a strong spike down, so that was allowance for people to think they're fooling the people who are going short, and so they go long, and going short there's actually the better option. So that would have been a good trade. I would like to sell here, but it's been 2 strong pushes down, and people like to stop out people who have their stops at a certain spot, which would be in this case right here. Just because it was a huge spike. We're still able to get into trade either a long or a short. I'm pretty sure I'll come back and trigger this in. I don't want to do a 5-point entry. I would imagine everybody would go long again, but then again, that would be the more obvious thing to do, and a lot of the times people don't do the more obvious thing. They like to try and be smart about it and try to stop out the people who are trying to do the obvious, which in this case the obvious would be to buy, so they would go short. Especially with a spike like that, that would give them even more of a reason to go short, which is why I kind of want to go long. Yeah, let's go for a long here. Our 7 a.m. strat says that the second entries with the overall trend usually work out. Just due to the fact that people will chase the strongest spikes in either direction. And I think it might have worked out. No, our scalp would be right here-ish. See if we could get in the trade. And yeah, it would have worked. So yeah, buy there would have been the better option. And unfortunately, we couldn't get in the trade. Just got into a trade. Ugh. So buy there would have been a better option. I went short because I thought people would be trading back to the highs over here, but you've been on a downtrend ever since the start of the day, and you got strong spikes down. And not many people are gonna see this as a range, especially if the beginning of the day isn't inside that range area. It's a straight downtrend, as you can see right here. So we can imagine a lot of people still trying to sell there, and obviously that was one of us. So scuff trade there on a 1-tick entry would have been the best, or even a non-obvious 3-pointer. Either one of those would have worked. Just entered the market. 20 times the speed. It's almost 8:30. Alright, so I took a swing high first entry, second entry. I thought the market was going to shoot up for some reason. I was thinking about the highs, and that's the last thing you want to do when trading these days. Don't think about the highs and lows and try to trade towards them. You just want to go ahead and figure out what the market is doing. This is the overall strong downtrend. People are going to keep on shorting this thing. But once you get these like lows here, this swing low, or maybe even over here, a ton of people are going to be buying, trying to push the market right back to the other side. And when it bounces off there, a scuff trade is probably the best, or even I would do a 5-point entry, and you probably would get in by this tick. Or probably not. Yeah, you would not get in. Maybe a non-obvious. A 5-point entry would be the greatest, because if I stop these people out, that market would just shoot on up. So maybe a 3-point entry, but basically you would want to sell there. Yeah, on probably a 3-point entry, because you can't do a 1-pointer because it's not an obvious one. That sucked. All right, but it's 8:30, so we switch to this guy now. Yeah. Wanted to sell here, but all the trades I want to take, I can't get in because I fast forwarded too fast. Oh God, kill me. Interesting. I would have bought right here, and that would have stopped this out. The reason I would have bought is because your first opportunity to go short. It's a strong downtrend. I would have been okay with that loss, honestly, because it's a strong downtrend. I don't understand why everybody's buying here. It's just absolutely confusing. You know what? Maybe in the minute chart, I kind of want to rewind just to see what it would look like at this point. Because right here, it's like all that is just a couple bars. So maybe it might have pushed down and looked like market was shooting back up, and a ton of buys would have come in. But besides that, I have no idea, man. Got into a trade. Got the scalp. So we sold there because I remembered what happened, not because I have any idea. I traded this before, so my best guess would be that on the minute chart it's pushed down, been pushing down. Then you get the strong push up. People are going to be buying, suspecting to trade back to the highs, and maybe this is the reversing point. We can imagine a ton of buys coming in here as well, just based on how the minute chart looks like. It's a higher low sort of thing going on. So if the market comes up 5 points, I think we could stop out some people, maybe. I don't think it's ever going to come, but we'll see. Entered the market. Probably going to exit right here. Yeah. So the reason we messed that one up is because everybody's just trying to trade back to the highs. That's something you always are gonna have to think about, that people are going to keep on trying to push this market back up. And so everybody's going to buy right there, and that's just going to push the market right back down. Yeah, and a ton of people taking profits, stuff like that. So fuck me. Entered the market. Exited the market. I thought we were going to stop that right here. So it looks like we got stopped out there because swing high, first entry, second entry. I thought for sure this would have been like your first opportunity to enter the market, but as you can see, there's a ton of resistance there. That's something you got to take into consideration. Nice. Yeah. A ton of people, once you break out a specific level of resistance, people like to trade back into there for like a retest. You could have bought right here though, on a 1-tick entry. Once I want to take, I don't fucking take it. Oh, fuck my. So, yeah, that is a bad entry. You want to buy here, if anything. Yeah, buying there would have been the best option. Let's see if we can get at least one fucking trade. Just entered the market. 20 contracts. Nice. And we're done for the day. That's making up for all the ones they didn't take. Jesus Christ, bro. So we saw a ton of resistance here on the minute chart, as you can see. I mean, a ton of resistance. We just broke out of this resistance right here, that right there, that price level. Push right back. We can imagine 10 people trying to trade this back to the other side. That's just something people like to do. And so buying down the second entry was the best option, and we got it, boy. Got it, boy. Okay, that's it for me. Bye. I'm tired. Don't want to do this anymore. I wish I was more profitable one day. Actually, we're okay. If we just took those, we would have been fine, I think.